over at the PBA, TNT winning another championship, this time in 3x3 basketball. The Tropang Giga topped the inaugural leg of the PBA 3x3 tournament, beating the Meralco Bolts 21-18 in the final. That man, Jeremiah Gray, leading TNT with 11 points in the championship match. The 3x3 title comes just a few weeks after TNT won the PBA Philippine Cup. It's also a historic victory for Coach Mau Belen, who's the only female coach in the 3x3 tournament. And now joining us to go all out on this story are Jeremiah Gray and Coach Mau Belen of the TNT Tropang Giga. Good morning and congratulations, Jeremiah and Coach Mau.
Thanks, Ray. Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
No, thank you. We've been wanting to have you, Jeremiah. It's a pleasure having you here on the show. Thank you. And Coach Mau, nice talking to you. I know we're both Devin Booker fans. We've been talking about that months ago, but now you're here. Congratulations to you. I'll start with Jeremiah, Coach Mau, because Jeremiah, we knew going in this that there will be some sort of pressure on TNT to follow up that Philippine Cup title now with a 3x3 crown. How does it feel to be able to not just win a championship, but to sweep the entire competition en route to winning the first leg of the 3x3?
Man, it feels great, you know?
Yeah.
Right when we got into practice, Coach Mau always told us, you know, we're representing TNT, it's a winning culture. We're playing for more than ourselves. And, you know, we just took it one game at a time. And we ended up being very blessed to win every single game.
Man, awesome win for you guys, because I've been watching some of the games because there are a lot of games, and there were really games wherein you'd get into tough spots, but you guys pull through, like Almon Vosotros coming up big, you're playing big, you have a great team. Coach Mau, alam ko na nakwento mo, sabi nga din ni Coach Josh Reyes, assistant coach of TNT, na grabe daw yung preparation. Your preparation for this has been really tough for this 3x3 tournament. 3 days straight, kachunap nyo pa sina R.R. Pugoy, Poy Era, members of the Philippine Cup Championship team of TNT. Tell us more about the preparations heading into leg one and how intense they were.
Oh, you said it right. It was intense. It was short, but not sweet. We have 1 week practice with Jeremiah. And then the boys coming back, the 5-on-5 boys coming back, we just told them, like, give us a run. Let's see what we got. So 3 days straight before Saturday,
wow,
they've been practicing with us 3 games, 4 games straight. No rest, like
grabe.
40 minutes,
Wow.
10 minutes, 5, magbe-break lang ng mga 2 minutes, and then 10 minutes again, play again, 2 minutes break, then 10 minutes play again. It was the death. Akala ko wala na akong player by Saturday. Akala ko hindi na makakabangan yung mga player ko by Saturday. But it really helped us a lot.
Yeah,
I mean, you've seen naman how the team plays this weekend.
Yeah, Coach Mau, grabe. Kasi like sina R. Pugoy, sina Poy Eram, sila may mga sub. Kayo, talagang the 4 that you have. And TNT just hit the ground running in this tournament. Teams that you dominated, like yung Limitless App Masters, tas pati na rin yung Pure Foods, which you beat 2 beses. We take a look here at the results of your leg 1. Yan nga, yung tinalo nyo yung Limitless. Ito yung sa round robin, tinalo nyo yung Pure Foods TJ Titans, and then Zamboanga Valientes. Tapos yung Platinum Karaoke na close game, 21-20. Yun yung medyo nabigyan kayo ng scare. Tapos yung final match nyo against Meralco. Ito na yung semifinals. As we can see, grabe, 21-14 against Barangay Nebra, and then Pure Foods again, tapos yung 21-18 nga against Meralco. Coach, overall, how do you assess? What's your assessment of your team's performance after looking at the results here, the scores? And ano yung mga, kumbaga, you see that points of improvement, especially for the next leg, which will start on Wednesday already?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to discount my team's effort coming this first leg, but definitely, I think 80% we can still get better. You know, I'm looking at the films last night, and I think the effort is just 20%, or the things that we need to get done is just 20%, and we still can get better 80% more. So there's still a long way to go.
Grabe, yan ang gusto ko sa'yo, Coach. Talagang hindi pa nakontento kahit panalo sa leg 1, 80%, and Jeremiah is there smiling. Let's talk about that final match against Meralco. Jer, you just took over for TNT, scoring 11 of the team's 21 points. You even scored back-to-back long balls to put the team at 20 with a minute and 50 to go on that match. I know Almond also played big, but your thoughts on your performance coming up really big on the big stage of the 3x3 leg 1?
Man, my teammates just always believed in me, you know. My teammates trusted me. My coach trusted me, Coach Mau. She told me I needed to step up, and I feel like that's what I did. But I got to give my teammates the credit. They played very hard. Without them, none of this is going to be possible. So I just have to give them the credit. We all play together, even through thick and thin. We stick together, and that's what I love about this team. Even though we've only been together for 1 week, I feel like we have very good chemistry, and we stay together, and that's what's going to bring us wins.
You heard Coach Mau, because you're buckets, man. I know you're a walking bucket, but you heard Coach Mau. You won the leg 1, but it's still 80%. Do you agree with Coach Mau that there's still more to level up to your team's game, especially with the second leg happening in 2 days?
Oh, yeah, definitely a lot more we can improve on, and we all know that too. We can improve on our talking on defense, shot selections, and I really feel like we didn't even play our best basketball yet, and we're blessed enough to come away with every single win in this tournament. So hopefully we could get going today in film session and practice this the next couple of days. We can practice and try to fix all of our mistakes and come out and try to do the same thing.
Yeah. Well, for
this
now,
next leg.
Yeah, you just have a few days to rest. I guess Wednesday is the second leg. But for now, you can get a glass of water, relax for a bit with Coach Mau because we'll take a quick break. Jeremiah Gray and Coach Mau Belen of the TNT Tropang Giga will still be with us after this really quick timeout. We still have with us today Jeremiah Gray and Coach Mau Belen of the TNT's 3x3 team. Yesterday, TNT won the championship in the inaugural leg of the PBA 3x3 tournament. Going back to that final game against Meralco, Coach Mau, I was just talking to my producer earlier. Ang dami yung mga na-miss na free throws. There were some tense moments down the stretch. You couldn't quite close out the game till there were only 6 seconds left. And yun nga, the team missed a lot of free throws. Even Jeremiah is laughing there. Coach Mau, what do you think happened there? In that pivotal moments of that match against Meralco in the final?
I think it's basically the fatigue that the players are feeling.
Tama.
Both the teams are feeling that all throughout the 10-minute game. You can see that, especially when you are there live. But you know, we've been practicing free throws because we know it's very important here in 3x3. So thanks for reminding us, Andre, that to put 200 free throws attempt later on our practice.
Thank you, Coach. Oh, man. Magagalit sa akin. Jeremiah's gonna get mad. Almond, Zamboy, they're gonna be like, it's Andre Felix's fault. We're gonna take 250 free throws today. Jeremiah, how about you? What was going on as far as the players were concerned? I'm sure you guys were talking amongst yourselves, you, Almond, Zamboy. What were you guys discussing during those times wherein you cannot just simply put away Meralco, especially you guys missing free throws down the stretch?
Yeah, what was going through our mind was just, you know, whether we make the free throw or not, we just got to get a stop. Regardless of what's going on, let's just keep our heads up and let's get a stop no matter what. And luckily, Almond ended up sinking the free throw for us and we ended up getting the win. But in my eyes, I just thought, you know what? Whatever happens, let's still play hard till the game is over and we can stop them.
Mm-hmm. Well, what was the first thing you thought of when Almond, this guy on our screens right now, Almond Vosotros, finally nailed that game-winning free throw? When it mattered most, Vosotros delivered.
Yeah, what went through my mind was just like, thank God we got this game over with, because if we would have lost that would have been very bad. But I was just very relieved, very happy, and just ready to enjoy the moment with my teammates and get back to work.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach Mau also will let sigh of relief because if not, you guys would be getting an earful. And I also mentioned that, Jeremiah, I'm sure you know this, but this is also proud and historic victory personally for Coach Mau Belen, since Coach Mau is the only female coach in the 3x3 tournament. Coach Mau, let's talk about how important this is for the country's female ballers. I know you're an advocate of that as well, just really inspiring, the aspiring female ballers and coaches as well.
Yep. First meeting with Jeremiah and the team together, I told them what my mission, what my purpose is. And I think that helps us clear the path where we are going as a team. And for my community, it's really a big deal. If you want to represent, if you want to be looked at as a good example, or if you want to open doors and windows, this is the way how. Diba? Wala nang ibang paraan para iangat yung community namin by winning and working hard and proving that we can do it as well.
Coach, ang galing. As in, sobrang saludo at bilib na bilib. Totoo yun, Coach. Alam mo yun. Alam ko nagme-message nga lang tayo when we were collecting cards. Pero grabe, bilib ko sa'yo. Ibang klase. And I see your posts on social media, how you're, the game changers, the especially, the women who are changing the sport as well and making a great impact like yourself. Jeremiah, let's talk about what it was like to be coached by Coach Mau and how, calm and composed she is, but at the same time can, get on you if you're not doing your job. Tell us how Coach Mau is out there.
Coach Mau she's very good, She's very, like you said, she's very calm. And what I love about Coach Mau is she has a straight level all the time. She never gets too high, never gets too low.
Yep.
She keeps us she humbles us all the time, whether we're winning, whether we're, playing great or playing bad. She keeps a straight level. And I love that about Coach Mau. And she brings confidence to each and every one of us. And that's a great thing that she does for us.
You know what? I wouldn't even be surprised if she'll be the first, head coach in a league like one of these days,
sure.
right?
That's the goal. That's the goal. We're gonna prove that throughout this whole tournament. That's the goal.
Coach, tuloy-tuloy yung tournament. We've been talking about it, and good thing you mentioned to us. The second leg is already this Wednesday, so just today and tomorrow for 2 days rest, and then back to work. Let's talk about this quick turnaround, and for sure TNT will have a huge target now on your backs because you guys won the first leg.
Yeah, that's true, Andre. You spoil again my pre-game later sa training, no?
Sorry.
I was about to say to my players that winning the first leg is hard.
Yes.
Maybe 2 times harder because the other teams also work hard for this.
Yes.
But we got lucky and we got the first leg. But maintaining the winning culture and staying on top, that's a lot harder. That's going to be a lot harder, and we have to work harder, double, triple, to come up on top again for the next coming legs. And it will take a lot from us to do that as a team.
Yeah, it's one thing to go for the championship, that hunger. It's a different thing to retain that crown and to stay on top. Jeremiah, looking ahead, this tournament could eventually lead you to a spot in the national 3x3 team. Talk about potentially playing for the country on the international stage after your stellar outing in the first leg.
Man, if I get to represent the Philippines in the national stage, that'll be a beautiful thing, But for right now, my focus is just on this next leg on Wednesday, and I'm just gonna stay focused on that. And whatever comes along with whatever happens during this tournament, I'll feel very blessed, especially to represent the country. That'll be a very huge blessing.
That will be amazing. Rooting for you, Jeremiah, and looking forward to be speaking to you here again on Sports Desk on CNN Philippines. Same with you, Coach Mau. Proud of you. Congratulations. Back to work. Good luck again on Wednesday. And hopefully, we get to talk to you guys again, regardless of what happens in the second leg. Maraming salamat. Stay safe, Coach Mau.
Thanks, Jay.
Thank you, Coach.
You too.
Thanks, Jeremiah. Again, we just spoke to Jeremiah Gray and Coach Mau Belen of the TNT's
3x3 team.